No me juzgues, no me culpes, porque ahora no lo puedes ver. El amor más grande de la vida fue lo que tuve que defender. No me culpes, no me juzgues, aunque te haya roto el corazón. No había salida, en juego una vida, no hubo traición.
Me enseñaste a tocar las alegrías cuando a mi lado no estabas. Y aunque ya no estés seguro que tú a mí me amabas, pues queda la duda que me traicionabas.
Did you take the money I was hiding in there for Ignacio's medicine? Don't you care about your son? The kid has had a fever since last night, and you don't even pay attention.
And how was I supposed to know that the money that was there was for medicine? I find it there, it's in my house, therefore it's mine.
Until today, because I want you out of this house when I come back from the doctor's with Ignacio.
What did you say?
You heard me. I'm tired, Guillermo. This is not the life that I want for myself or for my son. I need a partner, someone I can build a future with. The last thing I need is a burden, and that is what you are, Guillermo. A burden for me.
Did you read Alberto's article that was just published this morning? It's very complimentary of your efforts for everyone to enjoy the rights of adoption. He said that as an attorney, you're an example for society, and as a father, his role model.
I just finished reading it. Our son spoke well about me, despite me losing the case.
Ay, Marco Aurelio, we live in a quiet society, hypocritical, with a sick double standard. She was the best candidate to be the girl's mother.
Yes.
Did you read my article?
Yes, my love.
Good morning. There's not one single argument against adoption.
But they did it, son. They did it. Although that woman was willing to do anything to be a mother.
And it had to be that way, because that's what maternity is all about. A mother should be willing to do everything for her son. It is a bond of real love that nothing or no one can break. You know what? Your article is wonderful, Alberto. But to see you like this, together, working, it's even better. And it makes me feel so proud and fortunate.
Here is the complete schedule for Marco Aurelio. The time he arrives at the office, his lunchtime, who he's with, what time he comes back, what time he's out, what car he drives, and what roads he takes to go to the office and go back to his house. Everything.
Perfect. I have the right man for that. He's never failed me. Plus, he likes money as much as I do. When do you want the man dead by?
It must be tonight. My brother has to die.
All your reasons, you can save them. I only care about the job in front of me. And the money? You brought it.
This is half. The other part when the job is done.
There's no going back after this, Mr. Claudio. I'm a man that takes his job very seriously. No regrets. No remorse. When we're done and you walk out that door, we'll be partners. If you get caught, I get caught. And vice versa, of course. It's a kind of pact of honor and silence. Are we clear?
I want my brother dead by tonight. That is how clear we have this.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. I'm leaving.
Where are you going? Guillermo, where are you going? You and I haven't finished talking. Guillermo! Don't worry, my love. From now on, everything is going to be good. Because from now on, it will only be you and I. I've had enough of this. You deserve a better life, my love. You deserve everything.
Mommy, my throat really hurts me.
Yes, I know, my love. Okay, we're going to see the doctor so you can feel better, okay?
Don't forget, tonight is the party for the charities that support your dad. And nothing, listen carefully, can make us late.
Don't worry, we won't leave you alone to handle that.
Well, there are people that, under different circumstances, I wouldn't have in my house, but I do it for you, love.
Yes, but those institutions supported my career, and it's only fair that the law office of Corona Sotillo and Associates celebrates them.
I promise to be here early, Mother.
I know you too. If you get busy with anything, even if it's not important, you always give it top priority.
But this time, it will be different. Right?
I promise.
All right, you had better, my love.
Ignacio has Kawasaki's disease. It's a disease that affects the skin, the mouth, and lymph nodes. Normally, a dose of gamma globulin would cure it, but in Ignacio's case, it can be complicated because he wasn't treated early enough for that. The blood vessels can become inflamed and affect the coronary arteries.
It can't be. It was all my fault for not bringing him in earlier.
Lorena, the last thing you need right now is to feel any regret or guilt over this. Plus, we already know what treatment we are going to follow. So the only thing we can do is to trust everything will turn out all right.
And when is this job supposed to be, boss?
This man has to die today, which is the reason that I've called you. Here is everything you need. Look, photos, address, schedule, everything.
And do you have any special requests?
That man is an attorney, and he's the man responsible for putting half the city's prison population in jail. It has to look like you're settling an old score, as if a prisoner came out of jail and decided to take revenge on the man that put him there.
Everything is ready. Tomorrow morning, you will be mine in front of everyone.
Don't fall flat on your face, Claudio. Did you tell the hitman exactly what I want him to do? Will they do it tonight?
Yes. I followed your instructions to the last detail. I am desperate to have you in my arms. I want to be lord and master of all of this. I want our love to be public.
Yes. We've already gone over this 1,000 times. And I'm still scared something could go wrong.
It will look like a score being settled. Relax.
Yes. It's true. I'll look great in black.
Being a mother is a decision women make. So take care of your kids. As long as you are healthy and alive, you have to, and should, do it.
Oh, I didn't know you were busy. Sorry.
Relax, come in. We are done. You know what my requirements are to continue with your case. Relax. They are your kids. And you have to be strong for them. Your husband won't take them from you, even if he is the one buying the food. All right?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Relax. Hello. Another crazy man who is trying to take advantage of a woman with no money.
He wants to keep her kids? You know, I started writing an article about the bond between mother and son. Do you think you could help me?
Is your desire to be a father awakening? Don't tell me, Alberto, that you want to change the rules of our relationship and you're going to ask me for a kid?
It's because I need you to help me with everything that's related to the law. Maybe some of your cases can help me. That way my article will be as accurate as possible.
How can I say no to something you're asking for?
Can I go play now, Mommy? I think my fever's finally gone.
Yes, of course, my love. But don't run too much. I'll watch you here. And don't come up with crazy games.
Do you want to play with me now, Mommy?
Of course, my love. The only thing I want in this life is to have fun with you. Come on, come on, come on! Faster! Faster, 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 faster! I'm going to give you everything you need, my dear son. You and I are going to have the most beautiful life together. Thanks.
According to the schedule, the target is going to be in the office late. From there, he's going straight to his house, where he's having a party tonight.
We'll follow him when he gets out. According to the report, the man always takes the same route.
Easy. At the first light he stops at, I'll get on his side with the bike. And you take care of the rest.
He's going to be alone. Without bodyguards. He's unarmed. It's going to be an easy kill.
How trustworthy is this information?
His brother gave it to us. Him and Marco Aurelio's wife were the ones that ordered this contract. They order, and we fill the order. So I don't want any mistakes. There's too much money at stake, right?
You can count on that, boss.
My love, please. Just don't stay too late. I don't want to welcome your guests on my own.
My dear, I promise I'll arrive early. You make sure everything is good.
I did, my love.
Brother, we have a big case, and this one will bring us a juicy commission.
What is it about this time, Claudia? Because I know you. And that juicy commission that's making your mouth water can't be anything good.
It's not that it's not good. It's just that our client, the one I've already talked to you about, has a commercial business that's not completely legal. But it will bring us an incredible amount of money.
This again, Claudia? Again? If I already told you the first time we were not going to represent your client, then what makes you think that this time we're going to accept the case?
The obscene amount of money he's going to pay us.
But dirty money, Claudio. Money from drug trafficking. And that's not what I started this law firm for.
And what did you do it for? So that you could do social work or charity?
A person doesn't have to be a millionaire to have the right to a good defense in the court of law.
Precisely. Everyone has the right to receive a good defense, even a drug dealer. And we are the best ones for that.
Yes, we are the very best. Because we're honest. Because we're fair. Because we've always been transparent. And for the office of Corona, Sotillo, and Associates, law and justice have always been above any individual personal interest or money.
And that is why you have an annual charity ball to thank the ones that support you. Listen to me. It's time for us to go up to the big leagues. To stop charging thousands and start charging millions.
And then, Claudia? And then what? We sell our soul to the devil because it'll be the first one. And then all the cartels are going to want us to represent them. And when we least expect it, the law office of Corona, Sotillo, and Associates will become the private law office, serving every one of those filthy criminals and all of the drug-dealing cartels in this country. And no, Claudio. No, brother. That is not what I studied law for. Not me. It's definitely not the legacy I want to leave, not to my kids, nor to my grandkids. So I'm sorry, Claudia. But to me, there's no money in the world that can buy justice.
I had a terrible nightmare, Lucio!
Oh, I know. You dreamed our assets had been seized, and I was accused of being corrupt.
You are a judge with a lot of enemies.
Sure, and that's why you're asking me to sign a check that is blank?
It would be our insurance. If something ever happened, I immediately write that check and I can get all our money out. That would allow me to help you.
But Polina, for the love of God, you realize it's dangerous to have a signed check that's blank.
Don't tell me that you are doubting me now, or that you are suspicious of me. I would never forgive you, because then what was the point of all these years together if you treat me like I was a stranger?
I will sign it. I'll sign it for you. I'll tell you one thing, though. Don't let anything happen to this check. Don't let anything bad happen to this check, because if something bad happens to it, I will never, ever trust you again.
Thank you for trusting me, my love. And now go get ready. Because tonight we have to go to a party at my sister Gertrude's house.
Oh, don't you understand? I get bored at these social events. No. Calm down, Paulina. I'll go. Why wouldn't I go? Of course I'll go.
You are beautiful. Black looks good on you.
I'm getting ready to be a widow.
Where is Marco Aurelio?
Oh, he's just so predictable. Most likely he's still working, and he'll show up during the party.
Aunt Gertrude.
God bless you. Sister.
No surprise, my love. Oh, you're elegant and glamorous. So beautiful. And where is Marco Aurelio?
Thanks.
Missing as always.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You brighten my house every time you come.
Very nice. Wonderful.
Well, enjoy the party.
Thank you.
I want Marco Aurelio to see us. All very happy.
That's right. Exactly.
Come in, Claudio.
Good to see you, Claudio.
Today I went to the doctor. Ignacio has a disease called Kawasaki. That's why his throat hurts. He has the skin irritation and high fever.
Kawasaki. You mean my son is a ninja? Because when you say Kawasaki, it's like a ninja.
What is wrong with you? Are you crazy in the head? How can you make fun of... Of course. You're high again, that's it. You and all of your addictions. You have the money to go get high, but not for your son.
Look, shut up. Shut up, Lorena. I'm sick and tired of your stupidity.
I'm the one who's sick and tired of you. You are a deadbeat. You don't even care what happens to your son. And not only are you a burden to me, but you also steal the money I keep for medicine and you spend it on drugs.
Look, you don't talk to me that way. Because I am the man of this house. And if you don't know how to respect me, I'll show you how, okay?
Yes, what are you going to do? Hit me? You know what? Grab your things and get out of my house.
Ha! This is also my house. And we are going to live here together as husband and wife until I decide otherwise.
I don't mean to interrupt you both, Guillermo. Everything's ready. Let's go.
You and I haven't finished talking, Guillermo. Plus, today I have guard duty at the hospital. We agreed you'd stay with our son tonight.
And didn't you want me to work then? I'm gonna go work so you can stop saying I'm lazy, all right?
Mrs. Aurelio has called many times looking for you because she can't reach you on your cell phone.
She probably thinks I forgot about the party. Please get going. And tell her I'll be there in a few minutes. I'll finish a few things up and then leave.
That's fine, sir. You should get going to the party. And please, don't forget to charge your cell phone.
Please, Malena, you're going to give me a drink now? My God, go somewhere else with that drink. Look, your mom.
Mom?
Relax, Malena. Adriana said your dad will be here soon. He'll be here any minute.
I've been calling him on the phone, but...
Don't butt in. It's not your problem, Malena. Maybe he ran out of battery on his phone. He's always been like that. Sometimes I feel more jealous of his job than any other woman who could ever try to conquer him. But I know what I'm doing with my husband, Malena.
Yes, boss. I'm sorry, but it's just that my son is sick. Yes, you're right. But don't worry, I'll go in a little bit. I'll be there. Yes.
Lorena?
Yes, I'll be there.
What happened? You got me worried with that call. Is everything okay?
No. No. Everything that has to do with Guillermo is bad. I can't stand him. He knew I had a shift at work today, and he left who knows where to work. He didn't care about what the doctor told me about our son. Not at all, not at all. You can't count on that man for anything.
My God, again? What are you going to do? Are you going to leave him?
Sure. Who would want to continue with a person who's worthless and disrespectful? No, that's not what I want for my life, and especially not for Ignacio. No, no. I can't anymore. I can't stand it. And I don't believe in threats. And I don't care what he does with his life. I said it's over. And it's over.
Those shops were in front of the house.
It's better to stay right here.
Take a good look at my face. Because it's the last thing you're gonna see in your life.
The man is dead already. Let's go. Let's go!
Uncle, stay with my sister and my mother,
No!
please.
Alberto, where are you going? I have to go with him, Claudio.
Is everything okay? I can't believe this. Dad, Dad. You have to be okay. You have to be far away from all of this. Dad, please, those shots weren't for you.
Dad, what happened to you? Dad! Someone call an ambulance!
Marco Aurelio!
Dad!
It's
Marco
on its way.
Aurelio,
Come
my
here,
love.
Gertrude, come here.
Uncle, call an ambulance! Why aren't they here?
All right, just relax.
Dad, don't die!
Come here, Gertrude,
Dad!
come
This
here.
is horrible.
Dad, what did they do
This
to you?
is
Dad!
terrible.
Please,
Don't do
just
this to me!
relax.
Claudio, who did this? Who did this to Marco Aurelio and why? Why? But why?
Uncle, go with Mom, please. Follow the ambulance.
Yes.
You go check. Alberto Corona? The victim's son, right? Omar Gonzalez. I know you're going through a difficult moment, but we need to ask you some questions. Does your father have enemies? Or has someone threatened to kill him?
Prisons in this country are full of criminals that my father's locked up. So pick any one. And that one will have enough reason to want to kill him.
What did you do wrong? What happened?
I don't know what happened, boss. The man was armed and that wasn't reported. Look what he did to me. He could have killed me.
Is the man dead or not? Did you do your job well? Did you kill him?
That's why I'm your best hitman, boss. The attorney's dead.
I always told him not to go out without a bodyguard.
Mom, please, stop talking about Dad in the past tense because he's still alive. And he's going to be okay.
Who would want to do something like this? And why?
This was without a doubt a job that was planned from prison.
And why didn't we see it coming?
Son, don't torture yourself. My love, it's not the time.
The patient is in the operating room. We are going to try to extract the bullets and stabilize him.
But it's
too soon to give you a diagnosis. The only thing I can tell you at this moment is Marco Aurelio is alive. Excuse me.
No, my friend. Ignacio's burning up. He has a fever. I can't go to work like this. I can't leave him. I'm going to call the hospital to let them know, to say that... Guillermo? Guillermo, what happened to you? What is that wound? Guillermo, come here, let me see.
Chill out, don't touch me. Chill out. Leave me
Get out
alone.
of here now, woman.
Well, who do you think you are to kick people out of my house?
Get out!
Relax, my friend. I'm leaving, and I'll call you later.
Nothing happened and you have a gunshot wound in your leg? Do you think I'm stupid?
I don't know if you're stupid, but you will be dead if you don't shut your mouth. Hello?
What mess did you get us into now? No, you know what? I don't care. From now on, you are on your own, Guillermo. Now you know. Get your things and get out of here. I don't want you near my son ever again.
The target is alive. I told you I didn't want mistakes. It was an easy job. You just had to follow him, then approach him, and kill him. And you failed!
Boss, I shot him 5 times, boss. Him being alive, it's a miracle.
And who's the hitman? You or him? It's supposed to be you. Now I'll have to clean up the mess you made. Hello?
Guillermo, are you some kind of killer? Are you a hitman?
Everything came out good. We were able to extract the bullets and restore the affected tissue. Fortunately, the bullets didn't affect any vital organs.
I knew it. My husband is a very strong man. I just knew he was going to come out of all this.
Thank you so much for everything, Doctor.
At the moment, he is in recovery. As soon as he can have visitors, I will have a nurse let you know.
Please, yes.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Do you want to explain to me what happened?
I don't know. I'm as surprised as you are. The plan was clear and specific. Plus, who can survive 5 shots to the body?
Mother, Uncle.
My love.
Detective Omar Gonzalez wants to speak with you two.
With me? Why would they want to talk with me?
It's standard procedure that after an attack like this, police would want to interrogate the family. It's a routine procedure, so there's nothing to worry about.
Sure, son. Well then, detective, please tell me, how can we be of service?
I need you to tell me if you have any suspects in mind. Or if you know of anyone that had threatened Marco Aurelio.
I think, detective, that this is not the place nor the moment. My husband is a man who's righteous and above all, discreet. If you want a suspect, I suggest that you investigate and you find him yourself.
All of these years you've lied to me. All of these years I was living with a scumbag, with a killer. Get out of here!
Yeah! Yeah, I'm a killer! And shut your mouth if you don't want me to prove it to you! Now go take care of the kid! Get out of here!
This job has to be done. It doesn't matter how. It has to be done today. So you go to the hospital and you kill him.
But boss, the guy saw my face, and plus I'm wounded. There's no way I can enter the hospital without being recognized.
If you don't leave, I'll leave. Ignacio's burning up with a fever and I have to take him to the hospital.
Well then, you have to go to the hospital now. And with that nurse's uniform, no one would suspect. Look at her, huh? Perfect for what we want. She is a nurse that works in the same hospital our man was taken to, huh? Who would ever suspect her?
What do you mean, who could suspect me? I'm perfect for what?
To do the job that your worthless husband couldn't finish. You go to the hospital and you kill our target.
You'll have to forgive me, boss, but I really don't think that that'll work.
No, of course it's not going to work because I'm not a killer like you.
Boss, why don't you give me a couple days?
We don't have a couple of days. The man is an important attorney. At this point, the police must have sent a team of officers to guard the hospital, the room, and that's not even counting all the bodyguards the family probably has hired. The job has to be done, and it has to be done tonight.
You've gone completely crazy. Definitely.
Lorena, understand that—
No! You understand? There's nothing in this world you would be able to do to force me to take the life of another human being. Nothing!
Ignacio, right? Ignacio is his name?
Don't mention my son again.
Lucas! Lucas, come here. Take the kid.
No, no, no! Let go of me, Guillermo! No, no, please, he's just a little kid. He's 5 years old, he's sick! Let me go! Guillermo, he's your blood, your son! Let me go! Ah!
Take him, take him, take him!
My son? No.
You'll stay calm, or...
Oh, what? You're going to kill me? You'd better just kill me then. Because I'm going to rip your skin off with my own hands. I swear to you, I'll kill you. I'm capable of anything for my son. Anything!
Now that's what I wanted to hear. Do you see? There is something in this world that can turn you into a killer. You know, I've always said, a mother's love is an underestimated power. If you know how to use it correctly, it can be very dangerous.
What? What do you mean I'm going to kill someone? I'm not a killer, Guillermo. No, I wouldn't know how to do it. I couldn't. It's impossible.
Then we won't ever see Ignacio again.
Ignacio's just a little kid. How could that man ever think to hurt a kid who's only 5 years old?
Because Pedro is that way! And there is a lot of money involved in this. And in order to get the money, they have to get rid of you, of Ignacio, and me. And they'll do it without a doubt. He already gave his word, and he's gonna honor it!
Then let's go to the police!
No, Lorena. You are not listening to what I'm saying. The man that has to die is a very important man. And the ones that order to kill him are even more powerful, because money rules the world.
And why me, Guillermo?
Because I'm wounded. Because the man saw my face. And as soon as I set foot in the hospital, I would be arrested. You, on the other hand, you can get in there unnoticed. You can get to him without a problem.
No, Guillermo. No, there has to be something else we could do. There has to be another way out, another solution. I can't. I'm not a killer. I just can't do it.
There's no other way out, Lorena. It's finishing the job or losing Ignacio forever.
I can't believe someone wants my father dead. Because this was an attack.
Marco Aurelio made a lot of enemies.
Uncle, you're going to give me all the information and details you have to find out who's behind all this. From the first criminal my dad put in jail to the most corrupt judge in this country.
My love, it's not the time to be a journalist or investigate. Not now, son. This is a time when all of us should unite as a family.
Mom, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to stop until I know who ordered this hit. It doesn't hurt anyone as much as it hurts me. And I swear, even if it's the last thing I do in my life, I'm going to find those bastards and I'll make them pay.
I'll come with you.
So then you'll go to the hospital and finish the job. The faster that you get it done, the faster you're going to get your son back, Ignacio, right? You go. You shoot him in the chest like this. Pop! The nightmare's over.
Bring me back my son, you monster! Have them bring him to me now!
Lorena, careful, lower that.
Or what? Huh? Or?
Get my kid or I'll fire! Step back! Step back! Step back! Step back!
Do you think I'm as dumb as your husband? To give you a gun that has bullets in it? But the good thing is that you showed that you do have what it takes. Now, go find at the hospital and shoot in the chest Marco Aurelio Corona.
Marco Aurelio? Corona?
Marco Aurelio Corona. That's the name of the man you are going to kill.
Oh, how's he doing?
Well, Father is going to live.
Oh, my God, it's a miracle.
He's a strong man. He survived 5 shots.
Well, I suppose it's still serious.
But he's going to be okay.
I'm not a killer. Please, give me my son back.
Lucas is going to be waiting for you at the entrance of the hospital on a motorcycle. You go in, do what you're going to do, then you get on the bike, and you have your kid back. That easy.
It can't be. It can't be. I'm going to kill the father of Alberto Corona.
I know I'm only a little girl, but I love you with all my heart, and I want to be your girlfriend, and to get married and live far. I don't know what's wrong with me, but when you are near, my chest feels like a drum, and I feel a bunch of animals in my stomach. I asked my sister, and she says that's love. So I guess that means I fell in love with you.
You really feel all of this? Let's make a deal. Because you're just a little girl and you should be thinking of other things. When you grow up to be a woman, we'll get married. You agree?
But can you write it there? So I'll never forget?
I promise that when you turn into a woman, an adult, I will marry you forever. Alberto Corona Sotillo.
Alberto?
Have we met? You called me by my name.
No. I meant to say yes. I do know you. Because of your work, you are really famous, and your father is as well.
And what are you going to do to my father?
Nothing. I came to bring you a spiritual card. Just so that she won't leave you and will help you in his recovery.
You're going to tell me I'm a little crazy. But your face looks very familiar. Are you sure that I don't know you?
All right, excuse me, I've already finished my shift.
Wait just 1 second.
Hey, boss. To me, it seems that Guillermo's woman is frightened. She's very late and hasn't left yet.
Give her more time. The job has to be done this very night.
Okay, sounds good. You're the boss.
The job continues. We should be going.
If the result is going to be just like the first time, then it's better that you do nothing.
They sent someone to finish off Marco Aurelio right here in this very hospital.
Claudio, but who survives 5 gunshots? Do you want to explain that to me? How could Marco Aurelio still be alive? This provokes me and makes me want to kill him myself.
Don't give up hope, my love. Marco Aurelio is not going to leave this hospital. And you and I will be together, just like we've always wanted. And once we're married, we'll make the law firm an exclusive office for those who have enough money to pay for our superior services.
I know that you're only a nurse, but I need to know what you think about the status of my father. I want to hear that he's going to get out of this and be all right.
I wouldn't know what to say, sir. Only that you should have faith and be optimistic.
Optimistic? My father is an old man, and they shot him 5 times. 5!
And he's still alive. Isn't that right there enough reason to continue having hope?
Do you believe in God? Well, it's obvious. Or else you wouldn't have brought the card from my dad. I had wanted to pray, but this anger and pain that I feel in my chest won't leave me alone, and I can only think about who would do this to my father.
It's obvious how much you love your father.
I love him. He's my guide. My best example in life. Without his love and his understanding, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. If my father died,
My son. Oh, my love. You shouldn't be here.
Auntie, please take this medicine. You're going to feel much better and more relaxed.
Thank you.
Malena, if it's so bad that you're giving up medicine, why don't you just call your brother to find out about your father so that we can all calm down?
I already called him, but he wasn't able to answer. I'm also dying of anxiety, not knowing about my father. We should all go
We should
to...
be going to the police. Our lives here are in grave danger. Right there outside, there should be, I don't know, a police car. Or something. You know what? I'm gonna take my son and go.
No, just please, no. Please don't take my son away from me. What else could happen? My God. Why do you always think bad and expect the worst?
Malena, they had bombarded the front of your father's house, and it wasn't exactly to make him happy. Except the reality. Your father is dying.
You killed him? You finished the job?
No. There were too many people. The whole family was there, and I didn't have the opportunity to do it. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna finish this business once and for all. Take him. Take me to where the guy is, okay?
No, I can't enter there. We're going to run into problems. It's the Corona family.
We are already in trouble, okay? This is about to be crawling with police at any moment. This idiot needs to die right now. Take me to where he is and I'll shoot him. But what do you want? For me to call the boss? To tell him to kill your son? Move it!
Alberto is going to take me to the house. I need to take a little nap. If Marco Aurelio's condition changes, call me immediately.
You can rest at ease. I'm going to stay here.
Excuse me.
The police are going to keep guard here throughout the night. Tomorrow, 2 others are coming. And they'll continue to be here until Marco Aurelio is discharged.
We're not asking for any type of security here.
But I did, Uncle. I'm not thinking about running a risk with Father. It's obvious. This was an ordered attack. And if it turns out that Father is still alive, they are for sure going to return.
I just can't. I am not an assassin. I can't kill this man, and I can't be an accomplice to his death. I can't do it.
I'm gonna make this easy for you. Either you kill the old man, or you're gonna have to kill your son. Because that is what will happen if you don't do your job. You will kill your own son. Anyway, why do you care so much about an old man you don't even know? I mean, me, if I was in your place, I know what I would do. And I would return to my son.
He has a gun!
How can you ask me to leave him now? I cannot leave Marco Aurelio alone here, and especially after what happened.
Mother, please, we are not going to do anything here. The commissioner told me that he reinforced all the security, not only here, but in the entire hospital.
That's true, Mrs. Corona. Don't be worried. With your husband, Marco Aurelio, nothing is going to happen.
You see?
Come on, Gertrude. You should listen to Alberto. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to leave my brother's side.
Don't you leave Marco Aurelio, Claudio. Don't you leave him alone.
Tell me how you knew that the assailant had a gun.
Because we'd come together on the elevator, and such a big pistol is difficult to hide. Did you see the size of that gun?
And why did you think that this man was going to try and attack Mr. Corona?
No, I didn't know that. But when the elevator opened up and that guy left to the right in the direction of you and the other policemen, it was more obvious what he was thinking of doing. Besides, the entire hospital knows that Mr. Marco Aurelio is here because he was attacked. That's not a secret for anyone.
Why did you yell? Just to alert everyone? Why didn't you just be quiet and see?
Because I'm not stupid. That's why. Because that guy could have killed me. Or you guys could have wounded me from that gunfire yourselves. But I suppose that my conscience could do more than the fear that I felt.
There was a man with a gun on the floor where they have my father. They wanted to kill Dad. The police arrived and they shot him.
And is Father all right? Did
Yes, he
anyone
is.
do anything?
No, my love, he is stable. God is protecting Father, because both attempts have failed to kill him.
Someone had to have told the assassin that Marco Aurelio is still living. That's why there was a second attack, of course.
You know that information is all over social media.
Oh, really?
Uncle Marco is a public figure.
No, that does it. I feel like we're naked and exposed with all this crazy violence directed at my husband.
They could be planning a third attack, that is for sure.
The police are watching over the entire hospital, and I'm thinking about assigning some bodyguards to watch over the house.
Oh, what problems did my dad get himself into?
What makes you think that your father has some kind of problem? Don't break the silence with ignorance, Milena. Your father is a man who's upright and honest, and his only error has been helping all the people who needed him. And he's dealt with many criminals, and it will always be that way. Because he believes in justice.
I knew that those types of people were going to keep guard.
How were they able to kill Lucas?
Because he didn't pay attention to me. I told him that we needed to wait until all of those people left, but he went crazy and took out his pistol and started shooting. Obviously, because it was 3 against 1, he was going to lose. And he lost. That isn't the worst part. One of the police officers got a hold of me and interrogated me.
And what did you say to that guy?
Nothing. I told them that I didn't know anything. The point is that I'm not useful for you. I can't help you. The police saw me. They know who I am. I intended to do everything in order to help you all, and the things that happened weren't my fault, so just give me back my son.
For now, the one who decides if you're useful or not is me. And until Marco Aurelio Corona is dead, you are not going to have your son back. That was the deal.
Detective, I want the name of the lowlife that wanted to kill my husband.
He was a career criminal by the name of Lucas, ma'am. He was wanted by both Interpol and local police.
And what was the relationship between that delinquent and my father?
Apparently there was nothing. He was only a hitman. The question is, why would someone contract a hitman to kill Marco Aurelio Corona? And who was it?
Are you going to really insinuate that here in his own family, they might find someone with motive to kill him?
No, Paulina, no. But because Marco Aurelio isn't able to make a statement, it's logical that the police will be looking for an answer by investigating all of us.
I'm glad you're supportive of the process, Your Honor.
Of course.
But we suspect that behind this hired assassin, there are people with a lot of power.
What else do you want from me? You've taken my son, and he runs the risk of dying without the care that he needs. You forced me to go and attempt to take the life of someone who has nothing to do with me, with the promise that you're going to return my son, and I accepted. How is it my fault that the useless guy that you hired ruined everything?
Shut up, Lorena. Just shut your mouth.
Shut up, you coward! I'm not afraid of this delinquent at all. I told you the police have already seen me. They know who I am. On top of that, I work at the hospital. It is impossible for me to get to the ICU while that man is still locked up there. I'm not useful to you.
Shut your woman up. Imbecile, useless.
Give me my son. Give me back my son.
Calm down,
Just
okay?
Please,
That's
I will
enough.
disappear.
That's
You'll
enough.
never
Calm
see me
down.
again. Just
It's
please
okay.
give me
It's
back my
okay.
son. Please.
I am rather disillusioned, Pedro. I had thought it was going to be something very simple. And the cure ended up being worse than the disease. And it's just that now I have to put the work in the hands of someone else, someone more capable. I didn't want to have to ask you to give me back the money that we paid in advance.
No, Mr. Corona. The job is mine. It is a matter of honor. I am going to finish it just like I said.
That just like I said is what is worrying me. I do not want any more gunfights that put the lives of my loved ones at risk.
No, don't you worry. Something will come to me. You can trust in me.
I know this could have been worse. That's why I'm thinking of hiring some more bodyguards and a security firm to watch over the house.
The police will dedicate any possible support up until they solve the case. It could be that the person who gave the order to kill Marco Aurelio, is a member of his family.
I'm not a genius detective, but I know perfectly well that this is a standard procedure. Who do you suspect?
Everyone. That's my job.
And my job is to protect my family. Will you interrogate them?
It will be an informal conversation.
I hope to tell you in the future that you're wasting your time looking for the assassin within my family.
Well, the man is probably surrounded right now by an army of policemen and bodyguards.
I'm gonna fix this, boss. I'm the best man you've got. Let's go. Just let everything die down and leave me in charge of it all.
This is what you all have to do. Occupy yourselves with your assignment and leave me and my son out of all of this violence. Here you have the guarantee that your plan will be executed well. I will take my son and we will leave here forever.
No. Because you could still be useful to me. You are something just like a surprise package. to kill Marco Aurelio. And until you've done that for me, you aren't going, and you won't have your son.
I ordered and I paid for an immediate death. Not for an assassin after the fact, not for little parts. What do you want me to think? Are you going to owe me money after what happened? Are you going to leave an unfinished job? Do you want to have a debt with me?
No, 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 no. You know very well that I don't. All right. But I don't have all of the blame, huh? Because you didn't tell me that the man was going to be armed.
I don't care if my brother had a tank, for God's sakes! You had to resolve it just the same. You assured me that he would be dead and you would complete the job.
Yeah. We're already working on that right now.
How's that?
The wife of the assassin. She is also a nurse. The plan consisted of hiring her and putting her in the house to take care of your brother. So be assured, Marco Aurelio is a dead man.
So then she is a nurse?
Yes. In this case, it is the same nurse that we had sent to kill him in the hospital. Yeah, but Lucas messed it all up.
Imbecile. This is not going to work. Because it's probably the same nurse who gave away Lucas in the hospital. That is why he ended up dead.
So then it was our little nurse who gave away Lucas.
Yes. That is why it would be extremely suspicious that now another nurse has showed up to end up in the house of Marco Aurelio to take care of him.
Don't you worry. Now everything is going to be okay. Just trust me. Because the wife of the assassin, the nurse I mentioned, is going to kill your brother. Because she has no other way out.
Guillermo, just please, I'm begging you. I don't want to kill anyone. Give me back my son. Take me from this nightmare. Don't keep him from me any longer.
It's because the child is important to me, Lorena. That's why you have to kill the old man as soon as possible. And just try to stay relaxed, because Ignacio is being cared for.
No, my son is only all right with me, not with anyone else. Take me to where you have him. I need to have my son right here, to be able to hear his voice, to give him his medications. Guillermo, please. Oh, please, if you still have a bit of sanity left, oh, please. Make this man give me back my baby.
Okay. Shut up. That's enough of your nonsense, okay? Yeah? Listen, all I can do is to call the kid, but no one's gonna find him. Don't try to look for him, because I don't know where he is.
Yes, just call him, please.
Hello? Put the kid on the phone so we can talk to his mother.
My baby. Heaven bless you, my baby. How are you? What? Are you sure? How are you feeling? His throat is hurting. Guillermo, his throat is hurting.
You see, Lorena? You can't do anything. You're always so dramatic.
Welcome back to life, my love. I knew that you would never leave me. Shh. Don't exert yourself. It's a miracle that you're alive. You know that I can't imagine life without you. You know that.
They want me dead.
Yes. The police know that it was an attempt on your life. And Alberto is investigating, my love. You know how our child is. But I swear to you that I want to see those disgraceful people rot in a prison cell. But what is important now is that you recover.
I thought that this was the end.
But he wasn't like that. He wasn't like that. That means that life itself needs you. That your family needs you. That I need you. I am so happy. I am so happy that you're turning around. My treasure. I'm so happy. I'm going to look for a doctor to tell him that you have woken up. He's awake.
Oh, thank you, God.
He's weak, but our Mark Aurelio is still alive.
I want to go see him.
Of course, my love. Your father needs you more than ever. Go, I'll talk to the doctor.
How is your husband? Is this only a brief moment of happiness?
Paulina, my husband is a fighter. He won the battle against death.
My God.
I can also go see my father,
Can't
right?
you see that Alberto went in? Leave your brother to spend some time with your father, and you will have time to do the same. Mark Aurelio will have opportunities left over to spend with all of you.
Father, this is a miracle. I knew that you couldn't leave me like that, without teaching me everything that I needed to know about life. That's why God brought you back.
My son. My son. They followed me.
Stop, Dad.
They will return.
Dad, just relax. We can talk later.
I saw my attacker.
Do you know him?
I can identify him.
All right, Mrs. Paulina. How can I help you?
Norma. Norma, be still my heart. Oh, sweet Norma. Norma, I have a gigantic problem. I have a calamity. I have an enormous tragedy. Norma, did you by any chance happen to find a wallet? It's just that I think that I lost it yesterday during the gunfight, and I think I left it here.
It turns out that a woman yesterday had found a wallet, and she had given it to me to hold on to. I didn't know that it was yours, but I do happen to have it. One moment, please.
Yes,
Excuse
yes.
me.
By the grace of God, the wallet appeared! I hope that's it! I hope that everything is still inside! Oh, God, it can't...
Mother, what exactly is inside of the wallet that has you so worried?
The wallet? The wallet?
The wallet.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you. If you swear to me that you are not going to say anything to anyone,
Mm-hmm.
I have a check in dollars. A blank check signed by your father and I. A check from our joint bank account. And it's...
Have you gone crazy? How could you have a...
All right.
But how?
Okay. It's okay. I had this check just so that to take it back to the bank and in the box and it's in the vault. But in the meanwhile, I lost it first.
But why can Alberto go see him and I can't?
Because your father and your brother are resolving matters between men. Are you a man by chance? What your father and your brother are talking about has nothing to do with you. It doesn't concern you.
Mother, what does it matter that they are men and I'm a woman? My father just survived an assassination and I, his daughter, want to see him. Is that so difficult to understand?
Stop being silly, Malena. Occupy yourself with whatever you have to do. For example, bring Jose Pablo, my grandson, to see his grandpa, who is clinging to life right now.
Why do you have to be so cruel to me, Mother? Are you so misogynistic that you can't admit the love you have for me?
Don't be ridiculous, Malena. This has nothing to do with love. You have to learn to see things more clearly. Be fast and have a clear path. You are so stuck in your books that you're unable to do anything important for anyone. Occupy yourself, attend to your husband, who's standing all alone over there.
Where is that traitor of a woman?
Just please, oh please, I'm begging you, return my son to me. Please, I talked with him and he doesn't feel good. He's sick, he's feeling so sick. I'm no use to you at all, so please.
Shut up! You thought that I wasn't going to find out? Huh? You thought you could make a fool of me?
Wait, what happened, boss? What happened?
This idiot of a woman. She's the one who gave up Lucas in the hospital. She spoke with the police, so it is your fault that Lucas is dead and it all went wrong. Now then, you are in debt to me, and I am not going to return your son to you until you pay off this debt. You gave up Lucas. And it's your fault he is dead.
I gave him up because I panicked and I couldn't do it. I gave him up because I'm not an assassin like you all. I'm not a criminal. I do not have the nerve to do it. I can't do it. I don't have the cold blood like you. And much less if I know that my son is sick in strangers' hands while I'm working.
No. All right. Underneath it all, she's right. She's not an assassin like us. She doesn't have enough experience.
But as a nurse, she does have experience.
What does that have to do with anything?
Guillermo, you are looking at the new personal private caregiver to Marco Aurelio. She is going to enter the house and work as his nurse and take care of him. And when she is there, she should have plenty of opportunities to kill him, right? You see?
No, I can't do it.
No. Yes, you can do that. In fact, you're going to do it. Don't you understand that they're giving you a second opportunity? You should be thankful.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not an assassin? In addition, I have a job at the hospital.
No, you'll quit and that's all.
I will not do it.
You had said that you spoke with your son. The boy is feeling sick, and he's weak without you. You would like to have him under your care. To take care of him. You want that, right?
Ignacio needs me here, please. It's just... I'm not an assassin.
But you are able to do something great for your son, Guillermo. Your woman is going to enter the house of the Coronas as a nurse for the old man. She's going to gain all of their trust. And when there is no possibility for them to suspect anyone, she will kill him.
But why do you want this man dead if it isn't important who kills him? Am I right? All right, I can enter the house to work there. And I can serve him vigilantly. I will give you all of the information that you need so that someone else can come and do the job. Is that okay?
That's not okay. I want you to kill him yourself. Because it is all your fault. Your fault they killed Lucas.
That's okay. I'll do it. But only if you let me take my son to the doctor. If not, then you can kill me this very moment. And without me, you lose the only opportunity you have to assassinate Mr. Corona.
So what's the plan now?
I spoke with Pedro, and he assured me that soon Marco Aurelio is going to be a dead man. He's going to send a private nurse to finish off the job. The only thing that we have to do now is approve her and contract her.
Oh, please, Claudio. Those people who you're talking to really are useless. Who could ever guarantee that this woman is going to kill Marco Aurelio?
For right now, we have to trust in Pedro. We don't have any other alternative.
And this woman knows that you and I have paid for her to kill my husband?
She knows nothing. Don't be so worried, my love. She knows what she's doing. She's accustomed to killing people because she's the wife of an assassin.
That's okay. Let me know when she arrives. I want to talk to her first. Oh, of course. The detective, Omar, is asking my family a lot of questions.
I also don't like that guy at all. We just have to wait for that woman to complete the agreement so that everything goes as we planned.
The detective recommended you very highly, Mr. Lopez. Your resume is impeccable.
Mr. Corona needs a man who is capable and trustworthy at his side right now. It's impossible to penetrate the ring of security we have in place.
The problem is that my father will grow tired of you and will try to dismiss you. But you can't leave him alone even for a second. At least until we've captured all the suspects. And I hope that is soon.
In cases such as these, the enemies are very close. That can mean much closer than one might think.
Yeah, Lorena told me all about the illness. But it looks like Ignacio's fine. I don't know what the problem is.
The child is not doing well. He has a rash on his cheeks, and the swollen lymph nodes, the high fever, and pain in his throat are indicative of something wrong inside his body, sir.
You see, how many times did I tell you my son needs a lot of attention? We can't leave
All right,
him.
okay? Yeah. So tell me, doctor, what can happen to the kid?
Well, the illness wasn't diagnosed in a timely manner. There could be inflammation of the coronary arteries, the myocardium, and the external membrane that coats the heart. That's in addition to arrhythmias and anomalies in the function of some of the cardiac valves.
Guillermo, Ignacio needs a lot of care. In any moment, if God chooses him, he could have a heart attack.
Excuse me, I'm going to look for the scans that we did so that we can look at his cardiac rhythm. I'll leave you two alone.
Okay, my love. It's okay. My love.
You know who's there outside, am I right, Lorena? You know it. So then, if you continue with the drama, I'm gonna drag your son by his arms and I'm gonna give him to Pedro.
No. Guillermo, oh, please, I don't want to leave my baby ever again. I'm begging you, Guillermo. I'm pleading. Let us go. Oh, please, Guillermo, just let us escape. I won't.
Listen, Lorena. Do you think that this is a game? No. So then, if you're thinking about escaping with your son, they're gonna track the two of you down and kill you both. Lorena, besides all of this, there are people who are strong and dangerous. So if you don't finish their plan, you are dead.
Malena, I have a trial that I have to attend to, and I don't have any clean clothes in the closet.
When the maid comes back, I'll
No.
ask her to...
You don't listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me, please. I have a trial to attend to now. Not when you feel like following your responsibilities as a wife.
Pablo, I forgot. With everything that's happening with my dad, the truth is that...
No. Don't use your father as an excuse. Your duty is to make sure that I have clean shirts in the closet.
Pablo, let me go and see, and I'll...
I'm sick of your excuses, Malena. Just sick. To be honest with you for once, I don't think you care about your son or me.
Pablo, you know that's not true at all.
So then fill your responsibilities as a wife. To clean, to iron, to cook, to wash. Stop getting distracted by work. My God. Appreciate what I'm giving you, Malena. Any woman would kill to be in your place.
I see that you're a registered nurse.
Up until today, I was working at a hospital.
You were very brave in the hospital, alerting the entire world that the man had a gun. Why did you do that?
Because I was really scared. If that criminal was armed, it was because he wanted to shoot someone. Shoot your husband, right?
Yes, my husband. If it wasn't for you, in this moment, he would have been dead. That is to say that you have saved his life.
Yes, well, something like that. Ma'am, do you know who wanted to kill your husband?
No. Now let me ask you. Do you know exactly who wanted to kill my husband?
No, ma'am. What do you mean? I'm just asking because they tried to kill your husband 2 times and...
Your job is to assist in my husband's recovery, not to meddle in our private lives. You are hired.
So this is the nurse who was recommended. Welcome to the family. And remember, if you do a good job at what we have asked, you will make a lot of money.
My son, it has been days since I've slept because of the situation.
What situation, Mother? What are you talking about?
Oh, the situation. The signed check I've lost.
You still haven't done anything about that check?
Shh, don't repeat that. I have looked 3 times through all of my clothes. I looked in the cars, I looked in the rooms, in the office, and it hasn't appeared.
You never told anyone what was in the wallet. You should talk with my father.
No, I won't ever, never. Because honestly, your father has gone crazy, and the truth is, if he hears that, he will have a heart attack. You cannot tell this to anyone, my son, no one. Promise me that you will not.
There has to be something we can do. Can't you let the bank know and cancel the check?
No. Because your father would know immediately. No! This check was for you and your brother. If something were to happen to us, you would be able to cash this check and be covered. It would be your inheritance. It was your inheritance. Your inheritance was lost in the check from our accounts. Ricardo, you have to help me to recover that check. Swear to me. And I repeat, you cannot say anything about this to your father.
You sent many important drug lords to jail over the years. I'm sure that some of them have a vendetta against you.
And when I'm home, I'm going to review every case down to the last detail.
Meanwhile, Father, you should meet Paco Lopez. From now on, he will be your shadow. He's going to be in charge of your security.
And who's to say that he's not an assassin in disguise? Who's hired to eliminate me without leaving suspicion?
I do not like that woman.
You don't have to like her. She only has to kill Marco Aurelio, and she will.
No, it's not a whim, Claudio. That woman really gives me bad feelings.
But she's who Pedro chose. Besides, she's the wife of the assassin that made the first attempt.
Even better for me, Claudio. She could be just as useless as her husband and end up failing just like him.
Don't you say that women are better than men at everything that they do? Well then, this is the opportunity to prove your theory.
It is not a theory, it is reality.
The reality is that we do not have another option. It's impossible for another assassin to enter the house to kill Marco Aurelio with all the security and bodyguards that Alberto contracted. The house is like a bunker. The only one that can get close to him without raising suspicion is that woman.
That woman alerted the police during the attempt at the hospital. Thanks to her, I'm not a widow at this moment. So I want you to talk to Pedro and tell him I am not confident in his selection.
It will only be a few days. And I'll give you all of the information that you require, always, and when you guarantee me that my son is going to have the correct medical attention.
Just stop annoying me, Lorena. I told you I'm gonna take care of Ignacio.
That is exactly what's worrying me, imbecile.
What did you say to me?
That you are an imbecile and a disgraceful father for Ignacio. That you are betraying your own blood to lick the boots of that disgusting piece of trash.
Enough! And you, woman, you watch your tongue now. because my patience is growing very thin with all of these insults.
Mine is as well. With the person taking care of my son. My God, Mother of Christ, help me. I feel trapped with the life of my son in the hands of these men. I'm desperate without knowing what to do. He's the father of Alberto. My Alberto. I never forgot him. And now I have to see him like this, knowing that I'm going to take his father's life. You are a mother. If you had the opportunity to avoid your son suffering and dying on the cross, you would have taken it, even if it was just a small chance. Intervene on my behalf before God and ask him to forgive me. Because if I have to assassinate someone so that my son lives, I'm going to do it.
Welcome home, Father.
What's this? Don't tell me you have converted the house into a police station.
It is for your security. We couldn't take any risks after what happened.
But with you taking care of me, that would be enough, huh?
That is my reason for living, my love. But now you're going to have Lorena. She's a professional nurse that is in charge of all of your clinical needs.
How's your welcoming going? You can't complain. You're going to be spoiled like a little kid, like you deserve.
The important thing is that we don't keep his body upright because he has the points and the stitches.
Thank you.
Are you comfortable?
Think I'll be more comfortable without so many holes in my body. But yes, I'm all right.
Excuse me. Can we speak for a moment? How did you end up working here with my father? You worked at the hospital, correct? So why are you now attending to my father here?
Well, I had just quit there recently. And this type of work pays a lot better.
It is a matter of money. You know that a man would pay a lot of money to try and kill my father 2 times. So I do not trust anyone, and much less a person that just left a stable job out of nowhere for a little bit of money.
Of course, I understand. But just as you said, I had just quit my job.
And who recommended you? Who sent you?